Cheap booze, regular sex, and junk food is enough to keep a man poor for the rest of his life. Because all of these things take away his ambition and drive. Sex emotion is the strongest driving emotion for men, as stated by Napoleon Hill. This is the very reason why men feel depressed or tired right after masturbation or overindulging in sex. Sex energy is the highest vibration energy in human body. And it is the very energy that is used by the mind to think. Therefore, if you regularly strip your mind from its thinking fuel, you can guess the quality of your decisions and accuracy of your thought process. Booze is the same, it seems harmless at first, all fun. Because the average people who surround you are happily and ignorantly indulging in it as though it is completely normal. You should always question everything that the average people think is completely normal. Chances are that this normal thing is the very thing that is keeping them from realizing their potential. Furthermore, alcohol kills your brain function and dampens it over time, just like masturbation. So, you are handicapping your life decisions greatly. And that is not only when you are drunk. The lower thinking capacity stays, even after you are sober. Not to mention that alcohol and sex go hand in hand. It is likely that one leads you to the other, and both of these will lead you to their next best friend, that is, poverty. And poverty is the gateway to all hellfire. Napoleon Hill attributes these habits to be drifting in his book Outwitting the Devil. Basically, a drifter is a person who has no chief aim in life. He indulges in meaningless sex and expends all his life essence via sex or any form of semen leakage. Therefore, killing his drive to get his life together. A drifter also loves to blame the world for his own bad decisions and indulges in drinking and smoking to numb any opposition by his thoughts. The book states that the drifter's soul is controlled by the devil. The devil is simply regarded as our negative thoughts. If we do not deliberately occupy our own mind with our own thoughts and plan, then there comes the devil to occupy the empty mind with bribes like sex, masturbation, drinking, smoking, overeating and so on. Not to mention that, if you can't think your own thoughts, then people surrounding you will conform you to live like them, be like them, and do what they do. You will become just like them, a drifter. The book goes in depth on how a drifter is even abandoned by the universe if he doesn't consciously shift his consciousness. This is the very reason that the worse it gets, the worse it gets. Because bad attracts bad. And it is the perfect state for the devil to conquer a man. Simply because the man is incapable of spotting the subtle suggestions of his own negative thoughts. The cure for it is very simple and can change his life immediately. All he must do is take possession of his own mind. And think for himself. Disregard the opinions of others, his own fears, and negative thoughts. And his mind will take care of the rest. The universe will once again grab his hand and give him all that he desires. Love will follow him, and prosperity will knock on his door. Sound health and inner peace will become his eternal friends. Simply because there is a deep and profound satisfaction in directing your own life. Taking responsibility and striving to create your own destiny. The blaming habit diminishes and takes the ego with it. So does all other negative emotions, as long as you stay conscious of them. So, devil has no control over you. Sex is more meaningful and deeply pleasuring. The women you will find will help you to transmute sex energy into a life worth getting excited for. Your health will peak and you will look younger than your age. The voice will become charming and calming. And the sparkle of eyes will return that will captivate others, as Napoleon Hill puts it. Brain will produce accurate thinking, and you will come to despise cheap highs like alcohol, junk food and the like. To put it simply, you will finally wake up and realize that you are the master of your own fate, the captain of your ship. Watch this video next to learn what Napoleon Hill has to say about semen retention and how sexual transmutation is the habit of the top 1%.